So this is the bed I've decided to tackle. It's not rather weedy, it's the flower bed with the pond in it. Let's see how much I can improve it. So I have weeded most of this flower bed. I've also cut back things like, I think this is the geraniums, but they looked so kind of, where they've been congested, so kind of half dead, that I'm sure they'll bounce back, and if not, they'll come back in the spring. What I need to do now is prune this rose back. It's too tall. It needs to be shorter. So I'll do that now. This is what I pruned off or poured up from this bed. So time to put it on the compost pile instead of in my way on the path. So the other problem I'm finding is some of the plants, I don't know what it was, maybe geranium, has got tangled up in the pond. So I need to pull out the leaves and stuff that shouldn't be there, but leave the lily, leave this aerating pondweed. It's going to be fun trying to pull out the mucky bits. So that will have to do. I've fished out as many leaves that shouldn't be in there as possible. We've still got that pond plant, that one, the lilies, and the little aerating ones, oxygenating ones, that are those. No noticeable wildlife, even though it's been there a couple of years. And definitely no frogs yet. You know, I think it must be a day for weeding and cutting back. I've finished doing around the pond and that flower bed. I'm going to go to the other end of the plot, into the shade, and cut back and weed the other flower bed. I'm so fed up with them looking a mess every time I come down on the plot. So I guess it's a day for weeding. At least it's not raining at the moment. So this is the flower bed that needs pruning, cutting back. It's fairly overgrown and some weeds that I don't want in there. Let's give it a good trim. So whilst I've been weeding, I've also been digging up some autumn fruiting raspberries that had spread from next door's plot. So I'm going to transplant those into my autumn fruiting raspberry bed so that hopefully they'll take and come back next year. So all you do with them is you heel them in. Just dig a little hole, put them in, just foam around the bottom. Simple as that. So this bush has got a bit big, so I will cut it right down again and it will grow this size again next year. So that's that bed done. Not perfect, but a lot better. Well, that's all the weeding done for today. I'm gonna go harvest a cabbage, some leeks, maybe pull up a few carrots, and then go home to cook tea. So I think a productive time. Happy gardening. So there are still some carrots to pull up. Oh, that one snapped. It's okay. What's in here? Okay, let's pull that one up. Okay, but small. Still edible. I'm going to pull this one up. Look, it's split. Not really usable. Oh, I didn't mean to pick that many up. But some of those are reasonable. Well, I don't think any of those are going to be coming home. Some carrot root fly, some split. But you don't always get perfect carrots. Well, I've harvested enough vegetables for tea. I decided not to take any leeks. I think that should do for today. Bye for now. Well, it looks like the brassicas survived. They're not perfect, but they have survived the rain. Let's hope that they grow big enough before the weather goes cold to survive. There, that looks tidier. Pleased with the work.